Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, it definitely feels a lot like fall out there. Definitely sweatshirt weather, to say the least. And maybe it's probably the last time that we've experienced 80-degree temperatures for this year. It's hard to believe that we're already this time of year, but the calendar says it is, and Mother Nature is really making it feel like it out there. And along with that cooler weather, that has definitely increased the bite out there. Whether or not you're talking walleyes or perch, it has definitely been on, and the fish definitely had their feed bags on out there this past week. The lakes up in the northeastern part of the state that produce walleyes include Bitter, Waubay, Indian Springs. Now, by the way, folks, Indian Springs is now closed. There's only a very small portion of the lake that is open, so be aware of that. If you're not familiar with it, give us a call or check it out on the regulations of South Dakota GF&P. And then also Goose, Pius, North and South Rush, Opitz, Casey Slough, and then also Horseshoe. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleyes included Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Thompson, Ponset, 81 Ponds, Spirit, also Henry, and then a few being caught at Sinai, Twin, again, Twin is a trophy lake, and then Madison and Island. Now, how are guys catching the walleyes out there? A lot of jigs and minnows are being used, jigs and plastics, jigs and swim baits have also worked really well. The walleye assassins are really starting to take off this time of year again. And then also snap jigging, as we did late last week. We had a lot of success snap jigging. And then also some guys are still pulling plugs. And what they're pulling is Salmo Hornets that you see behind me, and then also the Berkeley Flicker Shads. Now the perch bite, a lot of people are flocking to the state of South Dakota and catch a little South Dakota gold. The lakes that produced perch this past week include Waubay, Pius, North and South Rush, also Bitter, Big Stone, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Thompson, a few being caught at Ponset, 81 Ponds, Sinai, Madison, as well as Island. Now, what are guys doing to catch the perch around the area? And really nothing too special. A lot of tungsten jigs being used. A tungsten spoon from Castmaster has been working really well. Also, the Pilkies continue to do well. Anything drop chain lure really has been the ticket this fall. And then also our Wonder Bread clam pinhead minnow that you can only buy right here at Dakota Angler has also worked. And as far as bait is concerned, what guys have been using is mainly small to medium minnows, and then also pieces of the nightcrawler or red worms, and then a few guys are using wax worms and maggots. And again, we have plenty on hand right here at the store. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to continue to talk about the Institute. And the reason why, folks, is because I want to see a large crowd at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center November 12th and 14th. And the reason why is because this show is bigger and better than ever before. We are in the entire convention center as well as the arena. So if you're looking for anything ice fishing, or if you know someone that is looking for something ice fishing related, or is just interested in getting started, the Ice Institute that weekend is going to be the place that you're going to want to be. Some people have asked, why do you charge? We charge $5 to get in the door or $12 for the entire weekend. Folks, I need that to help cover the expenses of the arena. That doesn't come cheap, to say the least. And that helps me bring the show to you. Also, it allows you, and then some people say, well, why do I want to pay to get into shop? Well, it gives you access to all the great deals that you're going to see on the show floor at the convention center and the arena. You're not going to see these type of deals anyplace else, folks. This year, the ice fishing equipment is going to be very tough to come by. It's allocated by many of the companies around the area. So when you get to the show on November 12th through the 14th, if you see what you're looking for, you're not going to find a better price. You better buy it at that point in time, because you may regret it later on, because you may not see it anywhere else than at the show. So again, the Dakota Angler Ice Institute, November 12th through the 14th at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center. $5 to get into the door, $12 for all weekend, plus free seminars throughout the entire weekend, and some fantastic deals that are not going to be matched anywhere else across the upper Midwest this ice season. So again, hope to see all of you there. Again, if you have any questions about the show, give us a call at 605-336-9132. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And as always, folks, I have a few things I want to remind you of before we end this week's report. First off, if you're looking for that last-minute, late-season rod, reel, open water rod or reel, that is, also a piece of tackle, we still have it out on the floor. A lot of people are switching over to ice fishing, but there's a lot of good open water fishing still to be had. So make sure you stop by the store and check out some of the great deals that you can snag right now this time of year. If you can't make it to the store, check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com, or if you can't do that, give us a call at 605-336-9132, and we'll be more than happy to help you out that way. Also, if you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to reach out to us through social media, or also by giving a call, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, and again, thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you at the Ice Institute November 12th through the 14th.